So we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed.
propaganda.
It's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Kirk, I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we do
So
not
they
print-
say they don't print
we don't
political
print
propaganda.
No.
So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago.
political
from a bullet.
propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil.
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
I printed
What
other
makes it
things.
propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to.
Press.
Yeah.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we have-
subject,
we have
you would
spots,
like
we
to,
you
have
are welcome
orders.
to.
I can almost guarantee you they would have print out all the anti-Trump, pro-Antifa, and pro-LGBT posters that you like. These employees need to be fired immediately.
I saw the video of it. His last words were gun violence. I'll just say I think it's very fitting. I wish for him the same exact thing he said, oh well, about those kids being shot in schools, as long as we have the Second Amendment.
Get the rocks.
Yeah.
Abdul,
Yeah, get the rocks.
get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of the.
How do you feel about Charlie Kirk getting assassinated?
Some people say it's deserved.
To get murdered in front of his children and family?
When God calls you home, you gotta go.
You think God called him home? It's well deserved. For him specifically getting killed, womp womp. He got what he deserved. Honestly, I feel like he just got what he deserved. No shade.
Don't you think it's disgusting to be celebrating someone's death?
Well, coming from a perspective as a woman of color, and
That justifies it?
100%, I feel like. Because nobody gave a f when it was MLK, Malcolm X. Like,
We don't like those kind of deaths either.
there's no group of white people that I see pushing so hard for those type of deaths.
That was a while ago. We equally condemn those deaths.
Do we? I mean,
You're talking to me right now. You think that most conservative white men want black people to die?
well, the one who recently just died, Charlie, definitely thought so. You basically wanted black people to be slaves. Like, what are you talking about?
I feel like if you wish death on other people, for that to happen to you, it's kind of like, that's just karma.
Who does he wish death on?
He said awful things about trans people, doesn't care about their rights, or like he's a conservative.
So if you don't like trans people, you deserve to be shot in the neck?
100% the people who oppress us deserve to die. Like,
So if you don't like trans people, you deserve to be shot in the neck?
yes, like he
Wow.
made it very known verbally that he does not support any of us, and he spoke reckless, and I guess he got hit for that. So he put himself at risk saying all those nasty ass things and then going publicly in front of people. And plus, he was the same person that said guns lives matter, right? So obviously, what happened to him is just like he would approve of it. Guns lives matter. Someone used the gun, and it saved lives. We agree. We agree. I agree. I don't care if it's ignorance or coming out of hatred from my heart. It's opinionated.
I've studied the left for a really long time, and here's what I came up with. The left is a religion of self-hatred. It teaches people to despise other races, boys to resent their own sex and masculinity, women to reject their femininity, and Americans to hate their own country. What an absolutely poisonous and cancerous ideology it is. Leftism is nothing more than a breeding ground for hate.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
So Charlie Kirk and David are two people, and they had this thing that Charlie Kirk was like, pro-life, fuck abortion. Like, well, this is powerful.
Why are we cheering for someone getting shot? Like, no matter what political beliefs are, we should not be cheering that someone got shot. He has a family. We do. I value everyone's beliefs, but we should not be cheering as a class that someone got shot. He has a family. He has a family. He has a family. Yes, and who shot them? A transgender person.
Oh, so that's what it is.
Yes. It doesn't matter. You should not be cheering that someone got shot. What do you mean?
You just pointed out the fact that they were transgender. What about straight white?
Yes. You should not be cheering that someone got shot.
Charlie was an evil man because he was pro-life and he didn't believe in murdering innocent unborn children. Therefore, murdering him is just. Talk about low-class, tacky leopard lady. Guys, make her famous, University of Northern Texas. Now, guys, if you look to your left, you have a disciple of the soy. And on your right, you have a beta male simp mangina white knight trying to agree with her because he wants to smash. In the bottom, you have a budding feminist who was picked on all in high school, so she would say anything to try to fit in. Remember, your actions will always have consequences.
Meanwhile,
The fact that I am getting death threats on my birthday of all days because Charlie Kirk died is fucking ridiculous. Like, grow the fuck up. Seriously, if you can't handle a difference in politics and you need to resort to violence over it, then you have serious problems.
Today's Fresh Hill is that Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, is bringing his so-called American comeback tour to 2 campuses near you. Boo. He is starting his tour at UVU on September 10th, and then he'll be back in Utah on the 30th at Utah State. Terrible. Demon boy. Charlie Kirk is one of these campus tour speakers that always sparks controversy, and for a very good reason. When he was 18 years old, he founded something called Turning Point USA, which is essentially a network across the country of different college clubs? Of various college clubs that are focused on spreading the good word of the far right. So when he founded this, it was supposed to be a nonpartisan debate platform where we would get people together in good faith and have discussions about things. And now, in 2025, it is certainly not that. Since its founding, it abandoned this nonpartisan debate journey that it was on, and now a content farm for white supremacy, cancel culture martyrdom, conspiracy theorists, and all too often these mega conventions where little baby fascists get to cosplay as freedom fighters. So not only is Turning Point USA controversial, but Charlie Kirk, the founder himself, is exceptionally controversial.
I bet you she reeks of cat piss. It's always the white liberal woman. Now, guys, let's continue to expose these people and give them a taste of their own medicine.
So, prayers and thoughts for Charlie. No, I have no prayers and thoughts for him left from all my prayers and thoughts for these innocent children who did nothing wrong. We're not setting out divisive, hateful messages. We're not saying that empathy is a problem with America. I refer to him as the anti-empathy guy. I won't type his name, not in capital letters anyway, definitely. Yeah. I just want to make sure that y'all had heard about the school shooting, because to me that is something that is more concerning than a douchebag who brings karma down on himself. I mean, ironically, the moment he's getting shot, what is he doing? When he's asked about mass shootings, comparison to gang violence in a dismissive way, tell me that wasn't karma doing her finest work. Yeah, I'll praise the shooter. He did a good job. He had good. Yeah.
Why do they all look like mutants? Good riddance. Internet, continue to do your job and let's get these people fired.
So y'all got me fired for my job.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
So I've lost my job.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
Fired from my fucking job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my fucking job.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot, because he's right. Empathy is dangerous to society. So no one should give a fuck that he's dead. He said it. I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using his words. You can't be mad at me for using his words.
I think
empathy is a new wave thing and is very problematic. You right. No empathy for you. Zero.
Just have a look at this picture. Typical unhinged demon. This woman needs to be fired immediately. Now she works at Larkin Community and she is absolutely insane. She shouldn't be around patients, especially Republican patients. And check this out, guys. The hospital just posted this on their Instagram page. Great job, Internet. Let's continue to expose these unhinged demons.
Oh, I was just fired from my job.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired. You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
Another one bites the dust. The cancellation of Democrats in progress.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
Meet Haley Curdell, a 911 dispatcher from Nashville, Tennessee.
You're fired. Get out. You're fired. You're fired. Get out. You're fired.
Isn't a fundamental part of being an American that we are able to express our opinions to each other without fear, without this kind of horror happening? And it seems to be something we have been seeing more and more of. And it's not even left or right, it's just people being taken out because of their beliefs.
There's just no place for this kind of violence in this country. I am heartbroken over it. I cannot believe that someone would kill another person because they were speaking their beliefs.
Well, for years, you and your allies in the media have been conditioning half of the country against the president, his supporters, and figures like Charlie Kirk. Trump is Hitler, his supporters are fascists, right-wing extremists is danger to our democracy, they're Nazis, you know the words. Yet you seriously sit here acting surprised when lunatics who believe your words decide to take matters into their own hands. Your side burn and loot every time things don't go your way. Your side tried to assassinate the president multiple times. Your side burned Teslas all around the country and wanted Elon dead. Your side assassinated Charlie Kirk. Your side is currently celebrating it. So don't talk to me about, well, this is not a left and right issue. It is the left. It's only the left. It's ironically the Democratic side who engages in political violence and killings of figures they disagree with. And every time something like this happens, you come here, you tune down the rhetoric, crocodile tears, ooh, I can't believe this. Then a week later, you go right back at the dictator and fascist rhetoric again. So you don't really care. You're just pretending. And for that, fuck you, and you in a corner too.
Guys, this is how you know this video isn't real. Because those women would have never stayed quiet and listened. They would have interrupted immediately. Now, this is the biggest difference between the left and the right. Guys, have a look.
How do you look at the death of Charlie Kirk?
I think he deserved it. I really believe he deserved it.
I don't know about his positions. I feel like he was so controversial and he probably shouldn't have a platform in the first place. So, yeah, probably a little deserved.
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
What did you say?
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
Okay.
And I think that's a good thing.
You actually mean this, what you're saying right now?
Yeah, I actually mean it.
Yeah.
There is a sickness within the left. His daughter, you've probably heard this, when the bang went off, ran to him. And you have these people who have differing opinions saying he deserved it. Here's the difference. Here's Trump finding out a woman who hated him. Keep in mind, this woman despised Trump. This is him finding out she had died. This is the difference.
Yeah. She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life. I'm actually sad to hear that. I am sad to hear that. Thank you very much.
And she didn't like him.
You guys want to know something? White men are the only men on the planet that gave women all the rights, freedoms, high standards of living, protection, safety. No other group of men on earth have given all those things to their women. And yet, look how much these white women hate us. Never forget that.
A few moments later.
I just had to block all of my friends because they just have such different political beliefs from me, and I thought that we were the type of friends who would live together someday after college and like stay in touch no matter what, and I thought these were the people that I would spend my life with and grow old next to. These were the people who saved my life on multiple different occasions, and I just don't know if I can continue being friends with them because of this. I just don't know. I dropped out of school for these people. I started homeschooling because of these people. And I don't know what I'm going to do because we go to such a small school together. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to face them. These people are my whole life. I don't know how I'm going to be able to avoid them. Yeah. I don't care if you think that this is my own fault for being the person to blow up these relationships, because everything that they say makes me feel like such a shit person. And I can't have that in my life. Not anymore. Okay, I used to not respect myself to cut people out of my life for things like this, but now I do. Now I respect myself enough to not want to feel like this. God, I'm probably gonna delete this because it's so fucking embarrassing crying on camera. But, God.
I've said this before and I will say it again. Leftism is a disease which corrupts societies and destroys billions of lives. Even an utterance of it should be met with such scorn and derision that no one ever dares to share their views in public again. She might be a kid, but her ideology is a weapon.
We have sent out over 300 emails to employers, and we have gotten now 15 confirmed fires. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Gabrielle from Illinois, you're fired. Lincoln from Utah, you're fired. Amanda, another Amanda, from Wyoming, you've been terminated. Suck it. Shasta from Washington State, your ass is fired. And Curtis, again from Texas. What the hell, Texans? What the fuck? Curtis from Texas, you've also been terminated. You're welcome. Now, truth being told, I've probably lost about 50,000 followers throughout all social medias while I'm doing this, but I would rather have every single one of my accounts hit 0 before I give in to these people. So if you want to try and affect me or affect my income by unfollowing me, I don't care. I would much rather go back to a 9-to-5 job than let this kind of shit slide. And I know for a fact that over half of this country agrees with what I'm doing. So hopefully they start finding me pretty soon. So go ahead and do your whole mass unfollowing and everything like that, because again, I would rather see all my accounts hit 0 than letting you guys try and bully me into not doing this anymore. And if you agree with what I'm doing, please hit that follow button. Counteract their mass unfollowing of me.
Get it. It just clicked for me. I understand why they're defending Charlie. I get it. I thought it was because they just wanted to like get the libs, say like, oh, libs divide, libs are like, you know, that's not it. They're mad because it's them. They're mad because they are so shocked that people don't give a fuck. They're so shocked that even though this person was a Christian, we're not pretending that we don't remember what he said. We're not pretending that he was a good person. We're not pretending. They're shocked because for so long, you couldn't say anything bad about the dead. Oh, don't speak bad about the dead. Well, fuck Charlie Kirk. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. They're mad because it's them. And it's scaring them to know that we wouldn't give a fuck. And I didn't say celebrate it. I said not give a fuck.
Carrying so much hate. Internet, let's make her famous. Whether you agree with Charlie Kirk or not, he is dead purely because some people didn't like what he had to say. That should outrage every single one of us.
Gather round, bitches. Let's all join hands and bow our heads in thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Well, let's expose some devils. Megan Farina. Just based off of your bio, she, her, hers, I assume you voted blue. And trust me, your content and that specific post, which you actually ended up taking down because, you know, posting has consequences, but you couldn't take it down fast enough that many of my followers had sent it to me. But now we're here to expose you and the demonic moves that somehow continue to spew out of your mouth. Just to think that Charlie Kirk's assassination somehow brought joy to you just goes to show where your heart truly is. And I cannot fathom the fact that you have over 600,000 followers who this came across their feed yesterday. But the internet's going to do what the internet's going to do for you. And you want to know what we're going to do for you? We're going to make sure that your account, just like the lady that I posted about yesterday's account, gets banned from this platform and any other platform where you may spew some knowledge that you got. I hope Austin is doing okay and that your life in San Diego is working good for you. Because I would not even want, even after watching your video, what happened to Charlie Kirk to happen to you or anyone else that leans in the direction that you do. But when life and the internet does what the internet does best, takes your account away and bans you across all platforms, and when your job is discovered and these images and videos are sent to your employer, we'll offer our thoughts and prayers for you.
Only demons and people with mental illness will celebrate the death of somebody. It's ridiculous. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Do you think the Charlie Kirk death was a left versus the right? You are probably also the same group that believes JFK was killed randomly. There's too much going on where any of this could be coincidence. What I mean is we have a trans shooter who goes into a Catholic school. Then just a few days ago, we have a Ukrainian refugee who gets murdered on a train. And then now today, we have Charlie Kirk. If this doesn't scream ideological and cultural subversion, I don't know what to tell you. There's 4 stages to that, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are in the final stages. But no one else is aware of the bombings in Qatar, what's currently happening in Gaza. We are literally funding a genocide. It's the perfect example of division creating tensions and hatred and violence toward different groups. We're all the same. And while you're causing that division between a nation, you're also then causing a distraction. And we just talked about what those distractions would be. And I'm also sure you're aware of what day is rapidly approaching us. Open your eyes. It's not the left versus the right. Now, what I urge you all to do, look at Germany in the early 1900s. Really do some deep dive research and come back and tell me if it is not identical to what is happening in modern day America.